For me, that was say we joining na o share KOFI TV so. The interview aye de wo ho enie. Say when you interview aye ho a, bomodin a na share fato wo so ma adofo enhu na wo mmra mehwe bi. Enu achi no say o share e wo YouTube so a like interview no e wo like button no eso. Enu achi no share ma adofo enya kwan enhwe bi. Sa wonka KOFI TV abusua no ho a mesra say obe click the subscribe button no e kokko ai wo kona ho sa subscribe button no click so uwi a adoma bi wanchen ho click sa adoma no so eka ho de ye ne say adoma no e ma bribia ye de video beto YouTube ha no onya kwan etumi ehunu e ma prompt e ka kire wo say KOFI di video ato ho subscribe no so de ye ne say e ma be ka KOFI TV abusua no ho na bribia ye live a watumi enya bi ahwe sa wo hwe e wo YouTube a Shannon so say your interview no do no aye e Facebook and sana ye de at YouTube and into no Facebook or so say joining ye na utumi be share live e wo ha ye oba ye say hwehwe KOFI TV e Facebook na click e wo follow and I say like your page no ye call live bi a e be send o prompt and I say be mo hu na send o message say KOFI e live na watumi a join ye ye tell say me complaints bebre obi se KOFI interview we no mani je ho obi se we no mani enye ho ye tell say dey
is brought to you by
Visit Cup Farm today.
Brain X syrup emamofra adwini mapomuden SCP esita
or Mama Royal chocolate.
Delicious.
No, don't mommy be here.
KTA Mobile.
It's the future.
Slam Technologies.
The open computer school wow teachers no wa botre no betimi akire wa eno an Islam Technologies.
Fly Ethiopian Airlines, the new spirit of Africa, a Star Alliance
Nest Trading Agency.
We are the best.
Tap send.
Tap send. Charlie, me say menye ja ho. Me say tapo na send.
Rice pudding.
Abenda the bibia wo.
GhanaMats.com.
Ghana Mats away. So I'm sure no the so man
Abrantie mi hu fum so bia won ho. I see. Sa abrantie we o ka kire nkrofo ni se me mu bia nto home of line e wo so bia keke.
Na o sa kwa so ajenkwa ohine sesai kan ni important ni na odini nchesha dada manfo ase o madu poto.
Mewi na me si yan ka ha kwa go ke ho se na wa se o iti. Wa himie wa hifa.
Asasi anyone did do anyina ye mini meja dia na mo ha se me mo nipa hunu ne ye na ye papa
ne na ye papa
ani so nipa beto ni home appliances nyina wo ka fam eso se woni onye mim so fa so pe istay ka fam so te oteto woni e ma no so akodu 65%.
TV ke se pa no boy se
enso o ma so te o
ya TV ke se wa hifia
oni ha
Abrantie me bisamu a obi antimi ka kire me de ntie se me kuno ensam o kan susu to aso afi wei ye de Yesu hu be che no if so kan sempa afi foforo no ye be dwen maka famfo enso to me
anyhow hello kafam uma sorti ponto pilato mame
digital Zacchaeus Michelle Kofaka from TV Kasian Brem.
Cratchit, Mahonia.
Cup assorted Easter promo. And you're up to 65% off.
Kwaba me yide se baby a wo bia ho eye ene ya woda anwumre ba bedi enkomo afa o my Ghana ho nipa me ne ba bedi nkomo owo different parts bebre starting from Bokoa kopem so kopiem wa manone the controversial side, the good part, the very nice part and all the parts ni na adwumre yemwie no na ye ho na question ne say anye bia court beba mu ana say court emma mu osan ye very strong and so border no say behwe ya tete say bebre say eba beto aba amanfo ewura mu from other countries eba. He's been very active eba no say yen stop nipa say wo mo ewura Ghana ba beto aba. How is he able to do it or ye ne saying enochi the controversial etuotwe a etweniti ewo kaswa abato bremu no one way or the other ni din fa kwan bi kopie mu eba ne sen enti eye whole pack na ye de bro do ni roots ene na hyase nyina ewo MPP ma we want to find out say MPP by choice and I say MPP by birth ibedi ni nyina eho enkomo enti safi no wakan ho a ye ma akwaba me de kofi adoma wonwani but mare mfi say tap send opese o send sika eba fia ho na esese ode wani ekire oba download app no sisi a na obisa promo code na KOFI TV na ode ahyem watumi asend sika ede abafie na adofo ani age de ma sonko ne se o send a yente ohwe esan itumi call bank account mu na itumi ba phone so mu bia wa na betwi so de ope ne din ene Prince Kamal Guma na boko na watna betna nkran yakotena abrechire Prince Yamakala Mpomboko de yeah that's a pan so say wa my kwan say ye ne o eni enkomo straight away ye babo video de ba ya ne din kopie parliament ene ne mfoni kopie ye and what he plans to do about it especially say openia oda ne mfoni edi no wadwa no ana say ehwo asem etse enti yenhwe video emra you understand the enam so ama ni bu afu na vetina na ekoso honorable Nidini Hawa Koomson, right? Yes. Hawa Koomson vetin. In fact, vetin ekoso nyina no de na attention was so Ghana hapa media attention was so no bia epemunsematie because of Yama Hawa Koomson. One various reasons. Emu ba kon true a trinity, but abante din PM and he's not happy. Yenhwemra.
Around 9 a.m. I've answered that. He asked, where was my bodyguard? I said, as at the time I left the house, it was around 6 a.m. She had then not reported for duty. So definitely I wouldn't leave my home 6 a.m. and get to the police center city. But it wasn't 9 a.m. It was between 6 and 6:30 a.m. Not 9 a.m. Thank you.
Honorable nominee, do you know this gentleman? Is this picture familiar to you?
Honorable Ablakwa, just seek chairman's permission and then do that so that the process is well regulated. You indulge chairman.
Yeah, leader.
Soon after she has looked at the
because the nominee asked for it, that's right. But I'm willing to let you go through the
colleagues, many of this would request that at least chair and the clerk has copies beforehand, so we'll decide collectively. But honestly, kindly bring it to chairman's attention after she's looked at it.
So let me apply that, leader. I'll be making copies available to the chairman and the clerk,
including the videos that we show. We just keep leadership and the clerk office ahead of time. Thank you.
Yeah, honorable nominee, we are waiting if you know the gentleman, the picture before you.
Yes, honorable, do you know him?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I know him.
So, you know him as, who is he to you?
He is my brother.
So you do know about the 1st January 2021 attack on Amadou Tuareg, the NDC constituency secretary for Ewutu Senya East, which he led. And I have photos of the assault, the bloody assault, and his hospitalization. I'll make all of that available to you, Mr. Chairman.
You deliberately introduce matters which are not before us.
No,
and does not relate to the nominee.
It relates to the nominee. It relates to the nominee.
You've asked her whether he's aware of an attack on somebody.
Yes, the 1st
and then
January.
you continue with the commentary, introducing matters which are not before us. Please answer the question.
1st January
about the attack of is that who NDC
Amadou
secretary?
Tuareg, NDC constituency secretary, who is still hospitalized. You know about that attack?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I don't know which attack he's talking about.
Please, I didn't hear you.
I don't know of the attack you have mentioned.
Mr. Chairman, I will be making copies of all of this available, and I hope the nominee will be reminded that she is under oath, because I have videos that she was in the company of this gentleman. But, Mr. Chairman, let me move to my second question.
That's your second question. That's your fourth question.
No.
Video no near share no why his picture appeared in Parliament and questions are yebisa ye thereof. After no dien ena ama nibu afu was he not part because utie video no audio no a ewo actually and asen somewhere Ablakwa ade atu dwano na ekire ade foforo enti dien ne ba ye bedi ho enkomo ma hu se omanfo tire bring back captain. This is KOFI TV. This is not Angel. Until Mr. Santokwa no betumi dey call that side. That is a different matter. KOFI TV is a different entity. Until Mr. Just for that clarity. And don't expect me, so I'm going to comment on that matter. Come on, maybe sir, photo no problem. Be now.
Yeah, KOFI. That's why. Yeah.
No problem. When you say okay, and you bet me they are mix it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. KOFI, the matter of fact is that picture. I don't know the reason why he has to show my picture, because I think he was trying to put me into some situation that I didn't know about it, or I wasn't there.
No, per the narration or just na owo.
Yeah,
shooting incident, no.
Yes,
but we are related to Hawa Koomson.
Yeah, Hawa Koomson is my big sister, and I'm always around her. Whenever I'm in the country, I'm always around her. Her political life, I'm always around her, and it's only officially that when she's at work, I also have my business that I run, so I tend to go my business. But yes, I'm always around her, yeah, 24/7, wherever she is.
Okay, baby, you will be our
Yes, I'm there.
And you done 2 and now 24/7 there.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't there because, like I said, I have other business that I do. I'm a businessman. So that incident, I was not there. And I have a hotel bills to show that I wasn't in Accra. You know, I was all the way in Kumasi. Yes, yeah, you can actually got.
Let's fix the sound, you know. Matter say, we actually say, check it the sound, you know, and let's check say, we be okay. Now, if you intimate, what's it, KOFI, please? The volume, no, I'm going to cry mine. Okay, quite a paper, Alex. Mate, quite a. So I think it's okay now.
Okay.
And you say 24/7.
Yeah, if I'm in Ghana, I eat at her house. You know, when she's doing her political life, and I'm in Accra, I'll be with her. But if I'm maybe somewhere doing my business, or maybe on some other constituency, because I happen to help other MPs too during the campaign. I visit other constituencies to help them during the campaign. But yes, I spend most of my life in Accra around her. But actually, that day I wasn't there, you know, and I don't even know why the MP would do that. Ablakwa is a smart young man, and I don't think I think he should base himself with evidence. You know, you just can't go about.
No, picture no appear Parliament or present the chair and give all the commentaries.
Because if you show a picture, no one, you will see that they dabbed the picture on my social media.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
they dabbed the picture through social media.
From my social media. There's a picture. That picture is on my social media. When you go there, you will see it there. You know, so they dabbed it there, and he went and took that to Parliament to, I don't know what he was trying to do. And Kofi, you have to understand something. Hawa Koomson was his opponent. So anything he can do to get Hawa Koomson, he's willing to go to that length just to get at her. You understand? But I don't use my picture to get at my sister. You understand what I'm saying? And even if I was there, fine enough, I was not there. What do I say?
Marco Tabel say Rekofi tell Prince he should sue Okujeto Ablakwa for defamation. I don't know if you are considering that. I know a commenter, Marco Tabel
Yes, actually it's something that I'm thinking about it. I'm talking with my legal advisors to see what the next steps to take, because I don't understand.
No, to see him for what?
I think he can put my life in danger by sharing my picture on a situation that I wasn't there, because the situation that he was trying to put me was attributed to violence.
Okay.
And I'm a peace-loving guy. I've never subscribed to any tendency of violence, you know. So I was surprised that he put my picture associating me with violence that I wasn't there. You understand? So yes, I think right now, if I'm in council, I have to be very, very careful, because people.
No, after I do a picture, I put your life in danger. That is how you see it.
Yeah, that's how I see it, and I'm talking with my legal advisors to see what the next action would be, because you don't misrepresent something in Parliament. That's the House of the Law of Ghana. You don't do that, and I think he should know much, you know, and he should have looked for his facts very well. If you are going to have my picture or the so-called video that he said he has it, why don't you play the so-called video? You are taking a picture that was taken from social media to show to the world. Now, if people calling me from US, England, Germany, Australia, asking me why I was even inside the Parliament, following the vetting, I have people calling me from Australia, texting, listen, we know you are sitting there, get out, they might arrest you. I'm like, for what? I didn't do anything, you see. So people start thinking that no, it was, he's putting my life in danger. And I'm very, very, very careful now when I go to council. I used to go and play balls on Sundays, Saturdays. I can't go no more. I used to go out by myself in the morning running. I can't do it now. Because, you know, Kaswa is one of the most roughest places you could think of in Ghana here. All the hardened criminals are in Kaswa. So I don't want in the morning, 5, 6, where I'm doing my normal jogging, and somebody will hit me on the way and think that, oh yes, he was there, he did this and this. Ablakwa said it. Just the name Ablakwa said it. You know, somebody might take it and hurt me. So actually, I think, yes, my life can be in danger. But at the same time, I'm seeking legal advices. And appropriate time, I think I'll take him on. You know, ask him to retract his whatever he was saying about me for representing whatever he was trying to do. Yeah, I think, I'm thinking about it, yeah.
Okay, okay, so now for Rich, are there what not countries be in different countries?
Yes, I do business all over the country. Yeah, I'm talking about Germany, Brussels, China, Turkey, England, you know. I live in the United States, but mostly Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Qatar. Yeah, I did business all over around the world, and that matter actually I need to see it, because I have businessmen that don't know me with violence. So by seeing my picture on the internet and it's something attributed to violence, they might think that, oh, this guy, we thought that he's a business guy, he's a gentleman, no, he's in his country misbehaving, you know. So all those one is putting me together, and I actually need to take.
One more year, please, Kofi, my name can't you, no. Or no and shada and papa antina.
What for chairman why? Me tree and your papa why? But next time, maybe
always here. Always here. Yeah, no, let me get a bit of about this issue, no, so and even other quickly to Boko.
Yes.
Are you so we are affiliated to the MPP?
Yes, yes, yes.
We are MPP member.
Yes, I'm MPP member. Actually, Kofi, thank you for bringing this topic about my links with MPP. Yes, I was actually born into the MPP. You know,
No, we are MPP, and then there only problem. But yeah, associate you in Parliament, and there no problem. Business is not your party coloration affected.
No,
okay.
No. When you look, I actually in Baku, my family was. You can link my family back to United Gold Coast Convention. That's in the before independent. My grandparents were active in politics. You know, so my family started politics for so long, and you know, actually I have grandparents that actually serve as ministers in Buzia. Yeah, I think Buzia government.
Okay.
Yeah, one as a regional minister, one as a minister of defense. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I wasn't born there, but yeah.
Okay.
And my father actually happened to be the longest serving MPP chairman in Baku. Yes, he's popularly known in Upper East. When you mention the name, I would do landlord. People know him.
Okay.
He was one of the MPP members. And myself, I grew inside it, but I went into politics too early. Yeah.
Like I said, and you say, the MPP, when you join here, but you
yes, I would say. I mean, if I get your question right,
Yeah. Did you join the MPP by choice or by birth?
By birth. Yeah, I actually joined it by birth, and this is an interesting story, right? When I was growing up, before the 1992, I mean, multi-party constitution was rewritten.
Yeah.
I grew up and I see my family was so into MPP, like the party was like a religion to us in our house. You cannot say you're not an MPP. I've seen my uncles get excommunicated because they don't want to be into MPP. So I was born into MPP, and I'll tell you this. I fell in love with MPP because of Nana Addo. And this is serious. If you know Nana Addo far back in 1996, you go back and check all his videos. Nana Addo was somebody that was always asking for accountability, like telling the youth, ask for your right, ask for. In Ghanaian politics, I don't know, I was so young, but from 1992-96, Nana Addo was a president. When you hold the mic, he keep telling the Ghanaians to wake up, you know, ask for accountability, ask for your rights. You know what I mean? And it's something that actually made me, apart from, I mean, being born into the party, I became in love to the party, to the point that at the age of 14, I went to a border patrol. I cannot vote, but I went to a border patrol. And Baku actually has a border with two countries, Togo and Burkina Faso. Yeah. So at the age of 14, my cousins, those are up of age and that can vote, you know, actually went to, were going for border patrol. I think they will go on a night before election. So I was sitting down and they were going, and I told one of my cousins, may he so rest in peace. I told him that, I want to go. And he was like, where? I was like, where you guys are going? Do you know where we are going? I was like, yes, you're going to the border, right, to sleep all night to protect, prevent foreigners from coming in. They say, yes. Because imagine in 1996, you're 14 years old, willing to go out and join a political platform. I took that. Went to the border. We spent almost, 24 hours or more than that. But I think you go on the 5th of the night till 7th in the morning, then you come back home. So I went with my cousins and my uncles there. We were there at the border, and trust me, it became violent.
Like I said, border on a true Senko for crossover.
Oh yes,
election time.
Election time, you know, and that time, you know, NDC were in power. So what happened is that they have the police, they have the money, you know. So what we do is just to use our own strength and numbers to protect the people from coming. To prevent the people from coming in. So I was, we were there I think the night before election, that was on the 6th, the night before election, on the 7th, and we got a commotion. We have people today, we put like, spies. So they came and told us that there's another route that night. And we were talking about like around 1 a.m. or so. There's another route that people are like passing through to enter into Ghana territory to vote. And we have to get up that morning, that night, rush to that part. And Kofi, I can tell you that now we have people more than 100 that was trying to come, over 100.
And no, Omoya Ghana for?
No, they are not Ghanaians, they are Togolese or Burkina Faso.
Omukura ID cards.
Yes.
Omoya no.
Ghanaians will go, like during registration, they will go and pay them, bring them to come, yes, to register and go back. So it's something that I think our elders already know what is going on. So yeah, I was there. We prevented them from coming in, and something, when you are doing something that is wrong, even a small boy can scare you. So even with their numbers, when we say, "What are you doing here? Where are you going? Are you a Ghanaian?" They start running.
Okay,
you see, yeah, So from there, I haven't turned back. When 2000 came, I'm not of age, I can vote. And I don't know, but I'm settling. Like maybe 90% sure that I was the only child in 2000 in Boku that went for Puli agent. Anybody that went for Puli agent that day is older than me. For that one, 95%. You are
the youngest.
Youngest of
year
2000, the year 2000 election. Wow. I was the only youngest that went for Puli agent, and remember 2000. There was a runoff.
Okay, tiny there. No?
Yes, okay. Yes. So the runoff came, and I have to go back to one of the roughest place in Baku, and everybody knows that. If you are in Baku, you know that place, you don't go there. Nobody was really.
So there may be a rough, be out me go there.
Not really. When I say rough, it's a very far place, no violence, because the Baku.
Oh, okay. So what do you mean by when we hear rough? No, you are not really referring to violence.
Violence.
Kaswa they now kind, not really.
No, the Kaswa, I mean the rough that I meant. I mean the violence. I use the word in quotes. So in the Kaswa, when I say rough, I mean violence. But the Boku Dega, when I say rough, I mean you don't see houses there. Okay. You understand? And it's your opponent territory. Whatever they want to do, they can do. You understand? But not to the violence to hurt you or to give you a bodily injury or something like that. Yeah, no. Yeah, so I went to Dega again for runoff a Puli agent, and it was successful. Likely enough, Kufuor won that election, And I think my dad was the chairman, the constituency chairman there. It was good. First time seeing power, and I play a major role, in making sure that the lady Hawa Yakubu has won her seat. Because yes, I joined her campaign. I wasn't official, but I was part of her campaign that was going about campaigning. Okay. I did a pool agent for her, and a whole lot, even in her town, in her hometown, Pusiga. Pusiga post office. I went there for Puli agent. Imagine within 12 hours, and you have to do Puli agent for more than 3 police stations. Yeah. So I did that actually in Boku 2000, and 2004 again. I was there, and after 2004 election, I think 2006, I traveled to the United States.
Okay.
So in the United States, when I got to the United States, we were still in power. In less than 2 years, we lost power. Kofi, if you ask anybody, then when we lost power, like MPP was like it was going to sink in the army in the diaspora. I can talk of United States. People don't come to meetings,
Okay, Mulusu power now will be a meeting.
Oh yes, a lot. People started not coming for meetings and stuff like that. Yeah, but it wasn't. I can tell you the Americans love MPP. Within 2-3 months again, after December, I think somewhere in March, boom. people started again. It was all about Ghana. It was all about MPP. You know, you can go and see a lot of people in the media. We full up, and you know, activities are going on, and things like that. You know, so that time there was big guys. You know, you're talking about. I think Kofi Juma. Yeah, he was in the US too. Then you know he comes and go. You know, we didn't. You know, we hear about Ken Ofori Atta, current minister in New York. You know, when we go to media, they tell us people that were actually. People that we can look up to, they were actually members too. We should look up to them. They are role models and stuff like that. You know, like example, Asenso Boaji was the first. I mean, that time it was North America. Asenso was the secretary then. You know, of the entire North America. So the North America means Canada, United States, Mexico. So all was one place. You know, so they were people that we were looking up to after that time, and then, you know, myself. I happened to be, I think 2014, I was elected as a national coordinator for the state of New Jersey.
Okay, for the
United States, yeah.
Okay.
So in New Jersey, I was in New Jersey for 4 years. I think 2014 to 16, we came to power. I was still the national coordinator, and then 2018, we went for election for a new executive, and I was appointment as a deputy youth organizer for MPP USA. I mean the branch, the national branch. So now currently I'm the branch deputy youth organizer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For
MPP USA.
Okay.
Yeah,
Deputy
youth organizer.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm the deputy youth organizer now at in the US.
But then me who post to be na why. Quite interesting. Say, fix the country. #Yabe. Fix it. Oman for can.
Yeah.
But you know, you gave a different dimension to the air questioning.
Yes. Kofi, if you look at what I said, I meant what I said. I personally read a lot about Nana Addo, and I will tell you that Nana Addo himself would be happy that today Ghanaians can ask for accountability.
Oh, so you are happy with fix?
Oh yes, I am.
Police enforcement demonstration.
Yeah, no, I don't know the reason why the police say they shouldn't, but this is, you are asking for accountability, right? Mm-hmm. You gave Nana Addo the opportunity to rule for 4 years, and you think that something is wrong, and you want him to fix, right? Mm-hmm. He's going to do that. He's been doing that. Kofi, you look at it. Before we came to power, there was frozen recruitment on public service. You can get that in public record. There was frozen, like they were not hiring any public sector. When Nana Addo came, you know, he recruited teachers, nurses, doctors, police, soldiers. Listen, I think to the turn of 750,000 or so workers. I mean employees that got under Nana Addo. You understand? Yeah. You're talking about when we came to Ghana. When we came to power. Nana Addo fixed you all know that at Gapoa, the bureaucracy of corruptions, right there.
So with all that, fix Ghana for say there are challenges. The dollar, the economy, light, water, so fix it. And you agree with them?
Okay, if I agree in them asking for him to do something, but okay. I want them to be fair to the president. You understand? You need to be fair to the president because it's a global thing. You understand?
Global say Dumkania or US.
No, we don't have any Dumkania here.
Sure?
I'm positive. You don't call this a Dumsum. We were in Dumsum for 5 years.
Until not just say we need a kitwa.
No, a year even this thing. A year Dumsum. No, you don't call this Dumsum. Listen, what we are having now, and you know, there are people that believe in denials, and I'm thinking some Ghanaians made political over their head, and they are in denials. You call this one that is I'm gonna take your light to improve something, to let you get more light in the future because the population is growing. Oh, I have a road that I'm construction here. There are big machines there. We need to schedule you on load sharing schedule so that company or the construction of the road can go so that you can have access to road. You call that doing some No, that is not.
So the
no, we don't have doomsum. No, no, no.
You got a doomsum. Okay.
Doomsum. Okay, we don't have that. You know, understand? We don't have doomsum. You know,
we don't have doomsum.
No, we don't have it. No,
really?
no. They are not being honest to Ghana, to them.
So see, I greet for statement TV. Omodi abasisi ya kura kire se omo beshasi edundum nkania ne bi ewo areas ni bi. Let me see. Gridco announces disruption in flow of vehicular traffic on Tetekwashi. Any traffic. No, so they say. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm following that trend a lot, and we listen. Even in the United States, right? Yes, people don't know. Even in the United States, if they are going to take power to do something, they announce it just like the way they announce it here. Yeah. From this time to this time, you might not get water. From this time to this time, if you have food, I'm talking about United States. If you have food,
US, can you do more?
Oh yes.
No.
No. But like my area now, before I came, Lindenwold.
Okay, you don't can Lindo.
Yes, and you know my area is a very nice neighborhood. Don't get me wrong; it's an area that actually have good standard of living. So, but yes, they can announce that. Listen, from your section, they are doing some connection or they are improving it. From this time to this time, if you have anybody at home that need electricity, call and they will do all they can to let you have some electricity in your house. You know there are people that live by medical equipment and stuff like that. Okay. They can call you and say, hey, your water this time, we are trying to test your water. So don't use your water at all, or we are cutting your water off. Yeah. You see? So that is what Ghana is experiencing now. But this, no, they can't call this.
When you're doing so?
No.
When you're low shed?
No.
Not at all.
Serious. It's not.
But you agree with fix it?
Yes. Yes, we say fix it. And he's fixing it. That's why I just said, I look at within.
But he's not fixed the dollar. He's not fixed the dollar in the city.
Okay.
He's not fixed.
I'm a businessman and I do business international. Do you know the dollar is crashing in every currency? You're talking about the pounds, the distance. The dollar is doing good with those currency, right? Yeah, the dollar is doing good with those currency. To get Ghana where we are with the recent rate, we need to give credit to the president and his economic team. I do business international. I go everywhere in this world to do business, and you see how Ghana we are now in terms of the dollar rate. You have to give credit to the present economic team. You understand?
Okay.
And this pandemic have affected every single business in the world. Look at Emirates Airlines.
They say MPP for Mobra and financial COVID.
If you can refer that one answer to
me. I mean, we should attribute all the hardship in the country to COVID.
I can agree with that in some terms, yes, because right now the president have given people at least waiver water bill, electric bill for 1 year.
He's still taking it back.
Yes, no. He's when you look at what he's saying, paying tax doesn't mean that you are taking it back. Americans live by taxes. You understand? America is a well economy today is because of the taxes. Because I and you can pay our taxes well. None or anybody can rule this country without even getting any problem. But we don't even want to pay our share. You understand? Yeah. What the president is doing and what we as the student of the president are saying to some of our Ghanaians that think that this hardship is too much, and we are trying to explain to them is that you look at where the president started from. You understand? Everybody's crying in the world. But when you look at what Nana Addo have done, you have to give Nana Addo credit. Nigeria did not have free water and free light during the doomsday. No, they didn't. But that's the world economy.
Eric Pope, what's the matter? The all Canadian no crow. Kania asemo a work can pa the electricity and water in the US. They to Ghana they know they know. Atase, how long has he been in the US? And Kania pa say dundum. Let me see. Or say, I have lived here in Newark. There is no light of
Newark.
Godfred Somwa.
Okay, Godfred. What I would say, Newark. I don't know which street that you live, but I can tell you that in 2010, Newark went for almost 3 weeks without lights. Were you in Newark in 2010? You weren't. If you were there, you know Noah went for over. There was a disaster. I think it was a tsunami or something. Yes, and I used to work in downtown Newark when I used to live in West Orange. I used to work in downtown Newark. I saw a truck hit electric pole. The pole fell down, and where I was working, my company was out of lights for over 24 hours. A transformer, a car went and hit a transformer. So what is he talking about?
Okay.
You know, there are some people when they are in America, they don't get the time to explore. It's just to go and work and come back.
Baby, so how many years were still were US?
Yeah, I stayed in US for 15 years.
15 years,
yeah.
Okay. This one says, Kwame Dada. Well, so this guy, I've lived in the US for 26 years. Who be sir? We say, oh, no, I know you're tsunami na buy anything my basa. Jonas Clotte. And one for no massa, Newark in 2010, there wasn't any 3 weeks light out to be Eric Pope. I'm not sure, and they buy America financial power, so they are checking, we say 2010 power. Yeah, sure.
There was a tsunami there.
Sally. Okay.
I think Hurricane Sandy.
Okay.
Sandy, Hurricane Sandy. Yes, okay. there was a hurricane in Newark. Okay, like my area, right? I live in a suburb, and I can understand some of them, right? Like mostly, like Newark, like this is a very public city. You understand,
okay,
and the way it's crowded, and all these companies, I think they have a way of keeping their lives and this thing. But I could say I've seen Newark, my life taken. I've never lived in Newark, but SS County. When you say SS County, it means Newark is part of it. I live in West Orange. I've seen my my life taken off. You understand? But it will come back. I'm not saying it's like here, but I was just making comparison. Even in America, like my area right now, where I live. Yes, even before I just came, that was like what? I have a call that I'll not get water from 12. I mean from what's the name? 8 a.m. to 12. I shouldn't even, but I will not get water. So I should save water for drinking water or cooking because they are going to test the waters. This is something you can get in public theater. And you know, people don't know. Do you know in America there are some towns that still to like deep south that don't have electricity. They use the generators and what do we are using? Yes. The people don't know. You tell somebody that live in the US for 20 years because the person live in New York or Newark, goes to work, come back, go to his room, will argue with you that no, in America, everywhere there's light. Yeah, because I went to join to serve, I went for training to serve the Coastal Guard as a reserve. Yes, they take you to places that there is no water. The street is not tight. You understand? Yeah. But you have somebody that his entire life is in Newark or New York or the Bronx.
Okay. Rudolph Boache says Sunday was in 2011 and the lights were off for 2 weeks.
Okay, then maybe 2011, 2010 or 20. Maybe I might be mistaken between the years. But the Sandy, Hurricane Sandy. And we have another one too, Hurricane Sandy and Katrine. No, Katrine is 05, not Katrine. But we have another hurricane.
Prince Abbey say massa when try light when you be twem na o can say. All right, yene kama na edi nkomo no or your MPP member but an issue and the concern about the picture IP our parliament and your Henje interview no on but you brought them now with his post and other things the most controversial one the fact is we believe say police former fix it for no fix the country hashtag for no because some demonstration but the police are also giving reasons why they will not allow them.
That one is under the authority, the police. I don't know what the security reasons that they don't want to give them the chance to do, and I can't talk on that. But I personally believe that these people, democratically, if they want to, as long as they are going to do it peacefully, why not? But at the same time, I want some of them, and listen, I have an opportunity to talk with some of them. Like the celebrity, I have an opportunity to talk with some of them. You understand what I'm saying?
No, but while members maybe so say, oh, fix your attitude, way and all that. So for you to say,
yes,
fix it. campaign.
Kofi, when they say fix the attitude, right? I don't want them to feel like they are replying to the movement.
It's a reply.
You understand? I don't want them to do it that way. And I don't want the movement to see it that way. Why? Because yes, Kofi, no matter what we are doing as a country, if we don't fix our attitude, how can we fix it? You see, listen, the president can put all policies. But if we, the citizens, you understand, cannot at least act on our own, in our own responsibility as a citizen to make those things happen, it wouldn't happen. You understand what I'm saying? Right now, the president say, let's eat Ghana rice. Right? You have people, and maybe some of the people that are even doing this demonstration, they don't want to eat the Ghana rice. How can your economy grow when you don't feed on your own thing? America can stay without the world anything. America can stay and feed themselves. When America can stay and feed themselves because they eat and buy America. You look at Apple. Apple is an American company, right? But America is able to make Apple a very good brand. Everybody wants to use Apple. You understand? Yeah. But when you talk of nice features and stuff like that, people say Samsung is better. But why is it Samsung is not getting the publicity that America is getting? Apple is getting? It's because Apple is for America. So I think fix your attitude is a legitimate response, but I don't want my people to make the movement feel like they are referring to them, because some of the people in the movement, trust me, they like what Nana Addo is doing. You understand what I'm saying? They like it. They feel like the president is on a good path, and actually, the president is. That's a fact. You put one and one together, you see that what the president is doing is excellent. I'm sure, Kofi.
The Ecosus is here.
Oh, yes. Seriously, Kofi. Listen, you look at when we came to power, right? What was the annual increase on petroleum? Kofi, tell me 24%, right? And Nana Addo came, the annual increment now is less than 9%. You see? And they should thank God that they have a president like a listening president, right? And Nana Addo, what did he say? When he heard about how the Ghanaians are not happy with the increment of the fuel and blah, 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 blah. He said, okay, he called his people. Listen, the people that gave me the chance to rule this country, I think they are not happy with what is happening. So, hey, take it down. You understand? So now they reduce the price again. We were in this country, and there was a government that would never, ever listen to his citizens. But I can give you instant that this president turn around and listen to what Ghanaians actually want. And I'm telling you this, Kofi, and this is actually the fact. I have people that I spoke with that are in the movement, that they are just saying it to not particular of what is happening now, but for the president to actually continue what he's doing. But they don't have a problem with what is going on.
Oliver Yabua, your sister pulled a gun in public and on armed citizens, yet she wasn't punished. If the system is fixed, she will be in jail. Oliver Yabua, the buy, I don't know. Where did Hawa get the money to buy Muslim bags of sugar? Okay, bags of sugar. Sally. Hurricane Sandy, I was in New Jersey. Power was off for 2 weeks. We're free Samuel Akai and Odebai. Almost all our leaders schooled in London or America, but yet we are still here. We're free JM. But say, fix the country, corrupt leaders, favored atta messenger or the buyer. I say, Kofi, can I get his number, please? Roberto. My name also Turkey. Was send a message. He wants your number. You want. My name Robert for what? He's not selling anything. So put the number now. Then. Also Kofi. Be a Zoom near for so. When you concern crew, unfortunately, where you did and come up. Could he tell us what the president is doing? They think he's doing right. Okay, I don't see a different matter. I say, Kofi, try and tell Nanado to fix the country now. Bob, Lincoln Yabua. Will you want to comment about your sister issue?
I wasn't there, and I'm not an investigator. I don't want to say stuff that I don't have knowledge about.
You weren't there, but your name is there.
No, my name was on the what happened on the 1st of January. You understand? The shooting happened in somewhere in July during the registration, which I wasn't there. I wasn't on the scene or stuff like that. So I don't want to comment stuff that I don't have knowledge about.
Okay.
Yeah, but yes, to give, to say one or two things to him is that you see Kaswa. Kaswa, everybody know when you want all the criminals in Ghana today, they are hiding in Kaswa. Kaswa is the only town that you will see somebody walk to you and police are like what 200 or 100 meters away with a gun, shoot you, take your money on the motorbike and go. No. Kaswa, that's what happened in Kaswa. You want all the criminals. Kaswa is ECOWAS. Everybody in West Africa is in Kaswa. Kaswa is ECOWAS. You understand? So Kaswa is the for the person to sit down and talk about something that he doesn't know about is sad, But we that live Kaswa know how Kaswa is rough. My brother, Kaswa, I would tell you that even the police knows that Kaswa is not a place that you can be after 10 p.m. dressed nice or driving a nice car. So I think we'll leave that one for the police to do their investigation to see. But I know that my sister is doing well in Kaswa, and even with all the things against her, she always proves people wrong that she's been loved by Kaswa people. You understand? This nobody in history went to Kaswa for 3 times, and always when she goes, she always beat her opponent more than 5,000 votes, not 500 or 5,000. And each time she always, and if you're not in Kaswa and you hear about Kaswa and how she's tough to survive all these things in Kaswa, people think that she's violent. My brother, this woman is scared to hurt an ant. It's not because she's my sister that I'm trying to praise her or something like. But I can tell you, nobody heard about Hawa negative side and met Hawa and don't fall in love with Hawa. Because you will see a totally different person. You understand what I'm saying? So if people say that you are a bad person, but you end up getting loved through the thumb, she doesn't go there to force the people to go out and vote her. This is a vote that she started winning in opposition. And one thing that people need to understand about Hawa and Kaswa, look at from 2012, 2016, she ran with a lot of people. Nobody ever said Hawa have stepped on their foot.
So what happened this time? Because you came?
No.
with your gun?
No, I'm always there. It's not because I came. It's because of when you are getting more popularity and leadership. That's when enviness started. People start to envy you. They try to create an atmosphere that like you are a bad person. But yes, she got used to it. Like people that are throwing sun at her, throwing mud at her. Yeah, she got used to that. But trust me, she's one of the loving person that you want to be around. Very lovely. I'm telling you, and anybody that thinks that she's a bad person, just don't introduce yourself to her. Just meet her as who you are.
No, but who are your own?
Yes.
Nana Mensah or say, what's it, Kofi? Why was his picture shown in Parliament? Maybe some one some picture that you have video no. Emma Umuno Okujetu, the reason or raise here. Nana ya Abuaje, what's it, Kofi? He's the best man for the youth. I don't get you. Best man for the youth. As in, what are there? Something for the youth?
Yes, actually, I'm running for the National Youth Organizer of MPP.
Oh, so you're deputy
USA, yeah, but
deputy youth organizer for the
USA.
MPP in the USA.
Yes, but we are going for another election next year, which I will be running for the youth organizer.
And I was saying, how do you know Ghana?
No, Ghana. Yeah,
okay.
Ghana, yeah. And I can understand what he meant by I'm the good for the youth is because of the impact I have for the youth. Kofi, I've never been a person that when I go to serve my party, I'm those that sit in the car or I'm those that wave. No, whatever the youth are doing in the ground, you see me down there. When when I was in this Bantama for essential work, I was actually a security guard.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? People were surprised seeing me doing security. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah, security.
Yeah,
like...
I was a security guard in Bantama work. There's never been a walk like the Bantama walk in Ghana political history. No, as an MP, and you are able to get the kind of numbers and ministers and government appointee. No, never. You know, I was there. You know, I could have followed the so-called, I mean, big guys walking. Yeah, but I went and do security. Yeah, and if you ask in Kasua, I don't go sitting in cars. No, I go out on the street. There's videos to back up. I was on the street. I mean, sharing sanitizers, walking. You know, campaigning in Market Square. I did that in Boku. I did that in the entire North, Bolga and everywhere. Paga. So when people say that I'm good for the youth, I know it's what I've done for the youth and what they see. And I wasn't doing it for even political reasons. I just seen that, listen, as a youth, you have to give back. You understand what I'm saying? And this is something that even followed me to the USA. I helped a lot of people in the US, United States of America, in terms of somebody that come new and want to stand on their feet. Yeah, I did that. I have a good number of people that pass through Mexico, and they need somebody to sign for their release from.
Other nationals, US ho.
Yes, probably Ghanaian, mostly Ghanaian nationals. You know. Okay. Right now, if you pass through Mexico,
okay,
you know, you are an illegal immigrant.
Yeah.
You understand? So you went to seek asylum. The U.S. government said that you need to have somebody, number one, with papers. Number two, the person is making enough money to take you in.
Yeah.
So that way, you can write and send your documents to the immigration court, and they will release the person for the person to come and stay with you. In case they need the person at court, you produce the person. So I sat down most of the time. In America, there's jobs. You know what I mean? So I sat down most of the time, and I see people that I can get a call. Oh, come out, please. I have a brother or a cousin. He's in Mexico. He's in jail in Texas. He's in jail in California. Please, I want you to help the person to be released. You know, I was like, okay, what is he there for? Let the person call me. You know, and then yeah, I did help people that, and I'll give my documents to the U.S. This is a legal system. You know, I'll give my documents, yeah, and take the person. And whenever immigration court needs the person, I'll tell the person, hey, they need you at court. You have to go to court, because if they're looking for you and I can produce you, I can be held responsible. And I have people that travel with actually visa and come to America to go to school or stuff like that, and don't have a place. Yes, and I take them in. I'm talking about not one, not two. You understand what and trust me, Kofi, I have somebody that I've never known him from Adam, but somebody just called me. Please, this is our brother. He's from the north. This and this and this. He's there. He doesn't know anybody. Can you please take him in for me to sort one or two things later, and I'll come and get him. I took the person. The person ended up staying with me for 8 months. And I have a wife that is actually very considerate, you know what I mean? So when things happen like this, I'll go and talk to her. I'll say, listen, please, listen, I'm from Africa, you know, and we have a very big family. So I'll just create, and you know Africa, we call everybody our brother. Yeah. So I'll say, oh, the person's my brother. Please, he just need a place to stay for a while, to stand on his feet. And she never has a problem with that. So I personally, I'm not surprised that people think that I'm good for the youth. It's what I've done for the youth. You can go and check back in 2020 election. I was everywhere. I was everywhere, and I was doing things by myself. When I'm helping the party from myself, you know, for the love of the party. I wasn't doing it because I'm working. You know, I don't work in the government office.
Around 9 a.m. I've answered that. He asked, where was my bodyguard? I said, as at the time I left the house, it was around 6 a.m. She had then not reported for duty. So definitely I wouldn't leave my home 6 a.m. and get to the police center city. But it wasn't 9 a.m. It was between 6 and 6:30 a.m. not 9 a.m. Thank you.
Honorable nominee, do you know this gentleman? Is this picture familiar to you?
Honorable Ablakwa, just seek chairman's permission.
And China, yeah, they are very, but me messages for clarification on the Kaswa issue. Oh, sister, Atnaho, etimi arise, and you mean say, or you're tough until to me a maneuver the way through. That clarification, it is saying.
Okay, when I said she's able to, it's not about her being tough or bully or macho, but she knows how, you know, human relationship, right? Yeah. When people tend to be, think that you are bad and you goes to them with open hand, loving, they tend to leave whatever bad they have in their mind to love you. That is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not saying Kaswa is actually a bunch of criminals. No, I live in Kaswa. Yes, Kaswa. So I can never say that Kaswa is a criminal. I'm just saying that criminals goes there to do their criminal stuff. They find a hub there because Kaswa is open. But technically, I love Kaswa. I will always want to be in Kaswa. I love their food. I love their weather. You know, I love Kaswa. Yeah, but I'm not saying Kaswa is a criminal. Element. But I'm saying criminals goes there to do their bad thing. And if you look at the police records and news, you can see that all the time Kaswa is associated to something bad. Number one is because Kaswa is ECOWAS. Everybody is there. Yeah. You understand? Number two, people can think that they can come to Kaswa and do crime and hide, run away or stuff like that. Yes, that is what I meant. But yeah, Kaswa is one of the best places you can live in Ghana. You know, I love Kaswa.
All right. Yes. Finally, why with Obi who said you want to go into the youth organizer position at MPP more in Ghana? Why do you? What do you have? What is the plan?
Yes, KOFI, thank you for this question, and I think this one would do much for your viewers and the youth of MPP. I really like this question. Yeah, if you ask me on the 6th of December, 2020, Kamal, will you run for youth organizer? I will look into your face and say no, because it was never in me. But after 7th December 2020, what I see and what I heard and what I made people goes around to look at and research why the election was that, how the election went. Okay. The good work that MPP did, Mama shouldn't have gotten that listen. MPP should have gone out and vote. So I started talking with youth around the country. What happened? And it's like, oh, people are pissed with the way they were treated. Like, yes, you have MPP youth are saying that they don't like the way the power structure treat them. You know, you have people complaining, oh, I called this party executive, he's not answering my phone. Since the day that we vote for him and he wasn't answering my phone. I have youth organizers. I'm talking about constituency youth organizers. For 4 years, he never had a job. He applied job, they don't give it to him. You understand? So, KOFI, this is my points for the youth that I want to give for the youth. I am going to create a job centers around the 275 constituency. Job centers is when, in America, we call them agency. Job center is when you need a job, whether you want to go to, so you go there with your CV and drop it. And do you know what the job center will do? The job center will even help the MPs, because right now, you see the MPs offer, you go and see CVs a lot. So if I have a job center for your constituency, nobody has to come to the MP for a job. You understand? You go there, drop your CV, and your CV is going to be there for 6 months. So that means that after 6 months, if you don't get a job, come and resubmit a CV. That means they didn't get a place to fix you. And the interesting part of that one is, KOFI, the job center will cut who you know. You know the system who you know. You understand what I'm saying? Like the youth organizer that was telling me that he's a youth organizer of a constituency, but he never got a job for the past 4 years, right? Why? It's because he's sitting in the valley of Otu region. He doesn't know anybody in Accra. But he's working for the party. But simply because he doesn't know anybody, the jobs don't get to him. And don't get me wrong, Nana B did well. I have to give him congrats. You know what I mean? He did well. You look at the numbers that he put out for youth employment. It's very good for this in 2.5 years. Yeah, I think he got his nomination, less than 4 years. The numbers that Nana B put out, I actually have to give Nana B a credit for that. But the policy didn't go well. You understand? Okay. There are people that sit down because they don't know anybody from, in Accra. They couldn't get a job. Okay. You understand? And number two, they talk about when they call the executive, they don't answer them. They don't. I am going to put a call center that you can call directly to my office. I might not answer because I will have other things to do. If you call on that call center, a human being will pick an answer and record you the constituency you are calling from, the issue you have, they will record it down. And I will have time to sit down one after the other and listen to all the messages and if I don't call, my rep will call back and address the issue. Those are the policy that I will have. And number three policy that I'm having for the youth, under me, I'm going to work with all private and stakeholders in this country to make sure that 70 to 80% of jobs in Ghana are reserved for the youth. I work with that because the youth is Ghana. And I'll work with stakeholders to make sure that whatever decision you are taking for Ghana, it has to reflect to the youth future. You can't go and just do anything and think that it's going to reflect the youth when the youth are suffering. No. I will make sure that I work with stakeholders, a private partnership to make sure that no, the youth need the jobs. When you have a job, make sure that this amount goes to the youth. I'm not saying the elders shouldn't get a job, but the mostly important, the youth should get a job. You understand? And we all know education. That's my fourth thing. Education is the passport to life. That's what Malcolm X said. And I will make sure MPP will sponsor 5 people every year. Free scholarship, MPP will pay it. Under me, I'll make sure that 5 people from each of the 275 constituency are being sponsored to go to tertiary university. Imagine if we are able to sponsor 5 people from each constituency for the next 10 years. Imagine what we are going to have in MPP. We'll have doctors, engineers, smart. We're going to have all kinds of professionals in MPP. You understand? But you have people that tertiary, they don't have the money to do the tertiary institution, And they lack back, but they are our members. So their education side, I will make sure that MPP sponsor 5 people every year, free of charge from every 275 constituency.
So is it going to be 5 from each?
5 from each.
Wow.
Yeah, we can. We're a party that believes in paying dues. And if you can empower your youth, that is why I said I'm going to empower my youth. I'm not dead. I'm not saying that I have money to give you or come to my place, I'm going to give you money. I don't share money. But if I empower you with education, if I empower you with knowledge, if I empower you with jobs, then that means we can take over this country. You understand?
Yeah.
So the youth just need the youth. What I have for the youth is for them to think for themselves and believe in themselves. And when the moment the youth think for themselves and believe in themselves, and they can take over the country. You understand? When you look at Africa, the youth, 75% of the youth the population are youth. So actually that is my policies for the youth. And I want the time come, the youth should believe in me that I'm coming to serve. Now, I'm not coming to be your commander or your boss or your leader. No, I'm coming to work with you. As I've been working with you, they see themselves. I'm always on the ground running with them, And if I cannot do what I said I'm going to do, I don't need to go into this race. So and the last thing I will add to my youth is that they should believe in themselves. Believe in MPP policy. MPP is the only party that you see that you can start from the scratch without any attached to power, and you rise up there. You can look at Asenso Boje. He started from what? From Bantama as nobody. You understand what I'm saying? But he believed that, listen, I have to serve this party. This is where he became a deputy chief of staff. You understand? You can think of John Boydu. He was a grassroots. You understand what I'm saying? All of them, just like me. I just started from where? I just started from a border patrol. Today, I'm a deputy youth organizer of MPP USA. So this is a party that can give you a platform from nobody to somebody, from 0 to 100. So I just want the youth to believe in yourself, believe in the MPP philosophy, and then you can work hard and achieve whatever you want. And I'm coming to serve you, and I meant it when I say I'm coming to serve you. And for those who gave me the name Grandmaster, I'm always been on the ground with you people.
Okay, my own comments need to be Grandmaster. Okay.
Yes, they gave me that name as a Grandmaster, and I actually don't even know who came up with the name, but I think it's because of the way I am always at. I am always on the ground, always on the ground. I've been, you can imagine being at the age of the 14 and you are around doing stuff that grown-ups are not doing, you understand? And even when I became grown, I still don't see myself as special. I'm always on the ground with them. So yeah, thank you for the Grandmaster name, and I'm always going to be on the ground with you people. And we will make sure that we break the 8, because when you look at all this break the 8 that is going on, you need the youth. And I'm telling you, under me, not only will break the 8, I'm sure we'll break the 8 and break another 8. I'm telling you. Because all the youth they want somebody that's trustworthy. Give them their word. If I can let them have access to me, they don't see me as their boss. You understand? If they have access to me, we can meet anytime, and I will make sure that I go around the constituency anytime I have a problem. I'll make, and my number one thing is to settle issues. Respect everybody that's in the party. Respect them in such a way. If there's an issue, I cannot say, hey, KOFI isn't relevant. Who's KOFI? Let's go. No, I wouldn't do that. I'll come and make sure that, KOFI, you and Atu, I have to settle you. KOFI said no, Atu said no. I was like, no, Atu, no, you can't say that. Let's do it because of the party. KOFI is not your enemy. Come together. I would travel from here all the way to the valley of Oti, to the hills of Baku, to the hills of Paga, to settle issue. Fuel my car and go to settle party issue and come. Under me, they will see that change. I'm going to serve them and make sure that we break the 8, because we meant it. We mean when we say we are going to break the 8. This is the only thing that another wants for MPP, to break the 8, and we are going to break the 8.
All right, RCP, Prince Kamara Guma, all the way from Boko. He's a businessman. Watana Ghana, Watana America, Siamba Ghana, Ebabe, NPP. Youth organizers, I be all pray and no make us say America or no deputy youth organizer Emma the NPP Ewo. You better as I say when you are bre at the MI. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, KOFI. I really appreciate the time, and I have to take this opportunity to thank you and your viewers for giving me the opportunity to tell them my story, and to thank His Excellency the President and his Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia for them making sure that Ghana is on a good path.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
I mean, avoid the mobile here now. Say thanks for watching, and Kaswa for now. I'm sending you a message. That is not what he meant. And yet, we'll be a worker because there are good people in Kaswa, and the good people are all honor. If you are offended, I'm sorry. And yes, it will be a worker. Anyway, the mobile here now. Say thanks for watching.
Abrantie mi hu fum so bia won ho. I see ku. Sa abrantie we o ka kire nkrofo ni se me mu bia nto home appliance e wo so bia keke. Na o sa kwa so ya ajenkwa ohine. Sasai kan ni important ni na odini nchesha dada manfo ase o madu poto. Mewi na mesi ya ka ha kwa ko ke ho se na wa se o iti. Kono abiala wudini usu wa himie wa himfa.
Asasi anyone did do anyina ya mini meja dia. Na mo ha se memo nipa hunu ne ye na ye papa.
Ne na ye papa.
Ani so nipa beto ni home appliances nyina wo kafam. Eso se woni onye mim so fa so pe. Instead, kafam sorte. Oteto woni e ma no so akodu 65%.
TV kese pa no boy say.
Nso, o ma sorte o.
TV akese wa hifia.
Anyhow.
Yeah. Abrante me bi samwa, obi antimi ka kire me de ntie se me kuno. Ensamo ka no susu to aso. Afi wei ye de Yesu hu be che no. If so kan sempa. Afi foforo no ye be dwen. Maka famfo enso to me.
Anyhow. Hello? Kafam. Uma sorti Ponto Pilato, mami.
Digital Zakios, Michelle Kofaka from TV Kasian Brem.
KOFI Assorted Easter promo. Up to 65% off.
Looking for a shipping service that's reliable, on time, and affordable? Your best solution is ANS Trading Agency Limited. At ANS, we handle all kinds of shipping from door-to-door courier services from London or Europe. We also import left-hand vehicles such as articulators, trucks, and all kinds of cars. For your duty issues on 20-50 feet containers, we have you 100% covered. It doesn't matter where you're shipping your vehicles or goods from, either from China, Europe, America, or any part of the world. We are the best with duty. Contact us via www.answer24.com or call us on these numbers.
We are the best.
The UK average memoha. Now when your car akwenshie bi enyo before. Anase adokita fo ahwe wa wan hwe right claim betumi aboa wa ma wagisi campaign bebre. Yawo UK a lawyer fo etitru anase ekuku damfo a betumi aboa wo akonko ama. Kosi se we sika no beba. Eno ani se wo be ko www.rightclaims.co.uk. Now wa feel wo form. Wo betumi afre yen wo number ya ewu fige ase. Say a cancel of flight. And now say when your flight delay for over don't may try 3 hours and cover via right claims bet me abuawama ahansu wajisika. Right claims, it's as simple as that.
Hello, welcome to Unauthorized Digital. Here we deal in security locks, smart locks, intelligent locks, which are ideal for corporate institutions, for banks, real estate, forex bureau, and many more.
Here at Unauthorized, we have variety of locks. This is our facial recognition lock, biometric lock. This is our little biometric lock. It's ideal for front aluminum glass doors.
You can locate Unauthorized Digital at Wager, SCC Junction off the DVLA road.
Call us on 0553 892370 or WhatsApp us on 0507 242299.
Unauthorized Digital, security in style.
Smart part, this I can do chrono battery repair. Smart. Na channel ben na mo hwa aware for money agisa no. Top Hub app. And ya download your mobile phones so a ya hwe be na very interesting. Top Hub app. No, yes, spelling is saying TOPHUB. Musicians, movie actors, comedians, any event organizers. Edu omo contents. And now on shows. Ego Top Hub app no so no. Ama wo twa won ka mo nyesika go mboto mo no. No man for so at the comfort of their homes. I download Top Hub app no. Hwe bisa. Trust you bet me crowd their chef virtual concert. Any African movies bia. Exactement. Wow. French for Becca.
Eno na ye bieti ho ehwe bie no. Ewiase afana ba bia wo no. Wunya wo exclusive and original African movies bi je.
Me person me download di na me hwe bi say ya. Call Apple and Google Play Store. Smart TV and answer one website. tophubonline.com. Wo download via. Not subscribe ehwa no. Edem ha. Onya. Wow. African movies any series papa bi. Makahaya. Top Hub app, home of quality African movies and series.
Wow, this boy is great. Nasha one sway. Ahoke kasron kubia. Ye made it diagro. Brain syrup. Any anujie no. Brain syrup. E won yan in robi to say. Omega-3 fatty acids. Vitamins ahodoɔ pii ɛne glutamic acid a ɛboa ma mmɔfra adwene mu dɔm na ɛsa ma wɔ apɔmuden. Branex syrup ubenya bi wo drugstore ben wo mu ne dodro mu de Frejucard Pharmacy won crying or Kaishi Drug Lane 0244 560 296.
Branex syrup mamofra adwini mapo muden SCP Esita
FDA.
I wanna share with you and you can share with me. Come let's share together. KTA Mobile, KTA Mobile, technology worth sharing.
It's the future.
Michael, we support the new system. Yeah, Mama, Michael.
Pacho, what Tony near?
Let's not go be able to go in the
Me ko support my business phone in our new system. Hey, what's a Chevical t-shirt? Mato t-shirt. Me come back with fan kind of. You t-shirt to go, mommy.
Boss, champion, boss. Mr. Willie one.
Okay.
Michael, supporting a new system.
And your well-being.
And maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come to for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Easy, convenient, fast. And sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover map tap send. Internet. Also download the tap send app. No, mobile phone so free. Na first ka come abusuya for Ghana for na tap send. Papa no.
KOFI TV interview ntia na mani ajetra me di pen mo. KOFI TV interview has been vetted and approved by the SDA.